meant for the girl you're still seeing, or
No, it was to a different group of friends.
okay? Are you still talking with that girl?
Yeah, but she's going through a rough patch right now.
Oh. Are you still posting these videos,
Yep.
even when it includes all this personal stuff?
No, some of them I just straight up didn't post. So there is a gap actually for like a couple
Okay,
weeks. Yeah.
that's good. I hope one of them that you skipped was my SAT score.
No, I deleted that one.
Are you embarrassed of your SAT score, Billy?
A little, because I know everyone else like did way better. I heard
I didn't do better.
Joanna said Lori Gu got a perfect. She got a 1600. It's like,
I think there were a lot of girls in our or people in our school at Berkeley that said they got a perfect.
who is a lot?
I don't know. I feel like most people I talk to were either like 15 something or 1600.
Okay, 15 something is different than 1600. Let's be clear here.
I'm getting one wrong though. With
Huh?
the way that test worked.
Okay, but even if it's a 1580 and a 1590, it's very different from like a 1510, 1520.
It is. It is.
Yeah, so you can't just say just a generic 1500 or whatever you're saying.
Wait, so who said Lori what had a what?
But Joanna said she heard Lori Gu got a perfect 1600.
And then she decided to go to Berkeley?
Apparently, yes.
What's wrong with Berkeley, Frank?
Bruh.
Just because we got in.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why.
Hey, I was like number, I don't know, 6 in my school. Granted, our average is terrible, but still.
Out of how many?
My class was probably like 500.
Dude, you're number 6 out of 500. That's pretty good, dude.
But it was because it was Salinas. We had a bunch of, I would say half our class didn't even graduate.
Yeah, I didn't go to a good school. Yeah.
We made the best of our situations.
Right there.
All I'm saying is if we had gotten into Stanford or like an Ivy League school, we probably wouldn't have gone to Berkeley.
I mean, did you even apply to an Ivy League school?
I applied to Cornell.
The only, I
will
applied to
say I
Stanford.
have a 100% acceptance rate, but I only
you
applied to like 5 schools. So.
But you got into Cornell, but you didn't go?
No. I just wanted to see if I could get in.
Wait, but you did get in or you did not get in?
I got it.
How come you didn't go?
Because number one, I just wanted to see if I could get in. I had no interest in actually going. Number two, cost. There's just a lot of things. No reason to. I only knew about Cornell because family friends' son got in there, and I just thought like, oh, I just want to know if I could get into, you know.
Wait, so I was not paying attention. I just heard kind of you got in Cornell and didn't go. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice flex.
Is I don't think Cornell's a better school than Berkeley, though, right?
Like, I was gonna say this can go on the public view.
No, I don't think Cornell's a better school than Berkeley, though, right?
It's an Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I did it was honestly because the Cho family's oldest son got in, and I wanted.
I think if you looked it up back then, though, if you looked at the top schools, I feel like they would have been Berkeley probably would have been ranked higher than Cornell.
Well, I mean, Berkeley was still the best public school in the world, so
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You think it was ranked higher?
I feel like it would have been.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I
Berkeley
think
was-
back then, like those US polls, I feel like Berkeley was a top, I don't say 10, maybe top
no,
20
it was like
in
20 to
the US.
25. It's in 20-25 range. Cornell is above that. It's an Ivy. It's an Ivy, period.
So you think all Ivy League schools are ranked better than Berkeley?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know about that. That was crazy. What did I just witness?
I needed
oh.
wooden sheep.
I think we just didn't build on the 8-10.
I'd rather have the 3-for-1.
Interesting. Seven. What can I do with this? What can I do? Can't do anything. I don't want to crap out. I have to risk it. Jeez. I should have asked if anyone. Oh yeah.
Now the 7th roll.
You want to
Made it
trade
to-
wood?
No, thank you.
I'll do it for brick.
Can't do that. Anything else?
No.
Where do I go? Do I just give it up? Okay, fine, Quan, I'll give it up. Oh, let me trade this actually first. Then. Okay, there you go. I'm not going for the 10. I don't know if that was your first spot or not, but
I was thinking about it right now. But I assume because you did that, you are giving it up. So I will.
well, I mean, I still might go for it at some point, but obviously I laid it down there to
Yeah.
as not a priority at the moment.
Oh, and he literally vocally said it. So
He did.
I want this. I want block 5, but he's got 2. You just bought that one, but your setup is not. I don't like that setup. Is it still you though? Anybody have sheep?
I do, but I'm not trading it. Good block.
I don't want the wheat, but also I gotta spread out. That's a roll. Oh, I should have blocked it, damn it. Sheep, anyone? Sheep? No. Just do that. Wow. Read anybody? Any read, Frank?
no, I'm good.
Better hope I don't take that sheep, Billy.
Why you gotta come after me again? He's got 2. He's got 2 dev cards, man.
Yeah, his setup is pretty bad.
You spoke for me last time. What?
No, his setup is pretty bad though. If he had better sheep, even if it was a 410, I feel like it'd be more of a threat. But
He does basically have a 10 because he has a 12 and a 3.
I don't know if that means the same thing. Odds-wise, statistically, does that math out? I don't know.
Yeah, in terms of like that's the pips. If you look at the pips,
If you add them up together, I guess. But the
Yeah,
odds of a
that's-
12 rolling with
that's
an odds,
yes,
I don't know.
it's the same odds because of that, dude.
I don't know.
It's basically he has a 4. If it was a 6 and a 4, it's the same thing. He has a 3 and 12. You know your math doesn't work that way. But
My math sucks.
that is the actual. That is the actual.
Nice if you can get a 10.
The 7. Ugh. Sheep, anybody?
Do you have a brick?
I do not. Anything else?
No.
Ugh.
10. Come
Blocking
on.
that brick. No, no. The 7 so bad. Come on.
5 would be nice, or a 10. That doesn't help.
Another Yo 11.
There's a 7.
Right. Anybody have war?
Do not.
Bronk?
I'll do it for brick.
Okay. I just got it.
Oh, that was so easy. I'm so wary to do this right now, Quan.
Well, I mean, I just got it, so you asked for
Probably
it.
city or
That's
dev.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, CT.
Oh boy.
Can't port though.
Jeez.
I mean, let me have sheep. Oh yeah,
Nope. Not
what
for
do you have for
trade.
sheep?
No, I'm good. I have 2 cards.
Right here, sheep.
Nope.
They have wheat then.
Nope. I'm good.
Dang, it'd be nice to have some dev cards. Be nice. Oh, what?
You have more points.
Why?
And you're
Because you got the city on the 5 now too. So
We don't share anything, Billy.
Yeah, that too.
Anybody have sheep?
Nope. Trade out all that wheat.
Anybody have wood?
Nope.
I would.
What do you want?
2 week.
Do 1 week.
No, I'm good then. I feel
Anybody
like
have
you
ore?
need the wood more than I need the wheat.
They have ore? Trying to
Trade
get ore?
it.
I'm good.
You have a city, Billy. Just build your city.
He stole. That's the problem.
Oh, the one he stole. I see.
Yeah, so it would have been nice if he had stolen that. Any other card would have been fine. Come on. 7. Oh, come on. It's frustrating. You had the money.
That was a dick move.
Gosh. Okay.
I don't think a single 10 has rolled yet.
Everybody gets sheep. Yeah, sheep for everybody except me. He's gonna get largest army. He's got 2 divs.
Yeah, the 2 devs is kind of
And he's got the port.
scary
I
at
have
this
no
point.
port. 7. Gosh. Anybody have sheep?
I don't want to leave it there. You need to block your wheat.
You need to block my wheat?
Yeah,
I
you're
have
still
plenty.
moving.
I have no port, dude. It doesn't matter. The wheat doesn't matter.
Frank has no port either.
Wait, why didn't you put it on the 4? I put it on the 10.
I feel like he's got a lot of wheat. It was on the 10. It was either the 5 or the 6.
I see. Okay. You're not concerned that he was getting wheat then. Okay.
No, yeah. He had too many ways to get wheat, so I didn't think the 9 or the 4 made sense.
I see what you're saying.
God, give me a.
Oh, god damn it. The wrong button again.
Seven out. Are you not worried about his wheat, his sheep now? Now you're worried finally? He's basically on a 4 and a 10, essentially.
Look at you always trying to deflect. Deflect.
Deflecting, that's just
Deflect.
a fact.
Oh, what is my path to victory? Oh, no. I'm so far behind.
He wants me to ignore the guy that has 2 cities.
Yep.
I'm not saying ignore. Did I say ignore? Did not say it all. Get that corn out of my face.
Corn is delicious.
Corn for sure.
7, 1. It's going at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Corn. 7 out. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything with this. At least they don't get points, I guess. I do now.
7. It's crazy how many
Oh,
cards he's collecting.
random
Billy's getting so many
11.
cards.
Random 11.
Already a city.
Anybody have wood?
Do wood for 2 ore.
I'd be careful, Frank. You could get to 9 this turn.
No.
Yeah, but wood for 2 ore is such a good value that I have to ask for it.
Just have to get there. Have to just be face up. What else to do? Oh, might sneak out the win. So I need to get those points.
I'm not gonna sneak it out, but I'm not gonna let you take it. I'm sure Frank's taking largest army.
How can you be so sure? No freaking A. Why are you effing kidding me? What does Quan need?
Maybe the wheat, you block the 6. I mean, it
Oh,
hurts
it's
me,
just-
but I don't know what else. Right? Because you have to stop production unless you want to block yourself on the 5.
You have wood?
Do I have wood?
Yes.
Maybe.
Are you willing to trade?
For
You
2
can go
ore.
the road. Huh?
For 2 ore.
No, I don't have 2 ore.
Not
have
good
any
then.
I need 2 wheat.
No, I don't need wheat.
So many dev cards.
Oh, come on. Give me a freaking. What is 2 sheep? 4 sheep. Does not have a sheep port. Have no port.
Quan, what do I block here?
I don't know. Brick or wood, I guess. Unless you want to try to block the 9. Just because it rolls the most of all the numbers.
I mean, at some point, you may want to dev, right?
I'm assuming he's just gonna try to
You know
build
what?
a city.
Oh shoot, that's a good point. Dang, I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
thought dev would be easier.
Dev, he has to gamble. City is just, it's an automatic point, so.
Yeah.
He might already have it.
He might.
Now he has it. Game over.
You have war?
I do.
Help me out.
Yeah, take it.
All right.
Even if he craps out, he still has the 5 he needs. So
That'd be crazy if Frank had like a mono or something. And just was-
I don't.
No, I know, but like if you're playing it like, oh, it's over, just help me out, and then you.
And then just bam.
That's why I didn't say anything. I was just like, it's not quite over. But
That would have been fantastic if I had a mono, but I did not.
even if he had a mono, I don't think he can make. I guess he has 2 dev cards. He still
So I
needs 3 more points.
I had it in hand, and then you broke it up with by stealing that ore. So I needed a roll. But yeah, the steal there was to block probably an ore. Sorry, into the block. The block should have been 3, 5, or 11.
Yeah, I feel like the 11's so hard to block there, though. Makes sense because that's the one rule that lets you win. But yeah,
Oh my gosh, there's only 3 7s and 1 10. This distribution was.
Oh, we're in the other game, dude.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just like looking at the stats.
No, it's just funny. You're just kind of like, oh, you're still in the last game?
I mean, do you remember a game where 7 only rolled 3 times? I think there was one recently, and I think it was
Dude,
bad.
whatever, dude. I don't trust these dice anyway, so don't even ask me about that. Rob said he's gonna go down, right?
To Santa Barbara, I think.
No, I mean like for the holidays and stuff, right? Are you like? Did
Maybe.
he say when?
No.
Because you have to do the race and or the Costco hot dog, right?
No, they're not gonna do the race. They're
I
gonna.
think so.
They're going to wait. I take here. That's not gonna be open. Someone gets that. Wow. Wow, Weebo, if you get that.
Dang, dude. And third on this one? Jeez.
This one's kind of.
I'll know better on Monday what the arrangement's gonna be. But I get the sense that this guy I'm gonna work for and the company is gonna be kind of easy sauce. So
is it gonna have what, Frank?
it's gonna be kind of easy sauce. So
Oh, yes. Okay.
yeah. So I mean, pay wise, maybe below market a little bit, but stress wise, probably worth it. And then I'm still gonna help Eric out, I think.
Okay.
So most likely, if Rob goes down and you guys do something, then I'll probably go down. I think we do. But
During
I
like the
think it
Christmas holiday, you
depends.
mean? During the Christmas holiday?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it just depends on what the situation is. And I know we kind of briefly flirted with the idea of going to an NBA game, playoff, right? The in-game tourney or in-season tourney, right? That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. That's funny. Frank gonna go right in between.
Oh yeah, he could.
No, if he does that thing, Kwan's gonna have the best wheat. I don't like this. I don't like this. Wow, I'm screwed. Should have done this. I should have just built on the 8-4-3.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, wow. That is interesting. I didn't expect that, but I like that move.
I think that was a bad road placement, Frank.
Maybe.
Because Kwan's
Unless
gonna,
you're confirming, yeah, you're going to take it.
that's what Kwan is saying. That's what he's saying.
I assume Billy is going to take the 8-4-3 because that's what he wanted to begin with. Maybe it takes the 8-10-3.
No, I meant the 8-4-3 up at the top.
Oh, I see.
That's what I was wanting to take.
So you're saying you're going to take the 5 deuce?
No, he's gonna take the 6-9.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And
The only thing I have to worry about is a 7. I need the wheat.
Go for that? No, because all I'm gonna do is more sheep. Just let Frank go there.
You have that whole right side to yourself, Billy.
Yeah, I don't see how it's not the automatic 8-10-3 right now.
It is. I'm thinking about the road placement. Like,
Oh, I see.
right, if I go up, I'd like to get that 6, but I'm like, no, the 6 doesn't help me because I don't even have a port, like, for a while. So I think I just point right. Like, that's your first spot automatically because you don't have you because your other road's blocked off. I mean, I guess you go for 8. You go for 9-4-11, but might as well go for the more sheep. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you there. I just need to go right.
Just imagine you'd want more or anyways, even though you get the 8 up there too.
And I get 2 spots instead of just the 1.
Yep.
7. Sorry.
Yeah,
I would have stolen from Quan.
it's no big deal.
Although he got that spot.
Oh, one roll too late.
That's a stupid game. So dumb.
Payback.
It's not necessarily payback, it's just more he's gonna have access to the weed.
Yeah, he's got the best road. He's gonna build roads for days, and he's gonna have everything he needs. And we have brick.
I do.
Well,
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'll do wood straight up.
Such a bad deal for me, though.
You don't have to take it.
Do you have ore?
No.
I'll give you wood for a brick and anything else.
No.
I don't know if I'm gonna take this. I shouldn't do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. Oh crap! You don't want to crap out, Billy. You just don't want to crap out.
1-9. Come on.
Done it. Oh well.
There it is.
Seven. Trading ore?
Not at the moment. No.
Just trying me.
That is a very attractive offer, but to pass.
I mean, it's just a dev card, and it's not a city.
No, it's not that. It's just, I mean, it's great value, but it's not really a good combination for me.
Dang, what the heck's up with this 9? Oh my gosh.
He beats me
brick?
straight up.
Anybody trading a brick?
Yeah, I can trade a brick.
What do you want?
I'll do it for wood.
Well, you do 2 brick for this.
Oh, no, that puts me way over.
I would, but I feel like you're gonna do something I don't want you to do.
Frank, I might do what he doesn't want to do if you do that. You willing to do that? Or just this?
That for sure I'll do. For sure.
You're not willing to do the other way? What I was talking about?
It's not that. It's I mean, it puts me at so much risk.
I should have held. Actually.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Never mind.
Yes.
Seven. Yay. Oh, man.
I knew this game would screw me over.
A lot of wheat.
I knew already what was going to happen.
I'll give him the 7. No, freaking kidding. 7. Oh my god. It's gonna run away with this point. 7.
I knew this game would screw me over, as always.
Now all of a sudden, game. Where was this last game? Keep getting so much weight from me. Wow. It's Kwanzaa. Seven again. Why can't I get it?
So many sevens. Stop it.
Seriously? What the heck? Why? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Every time.
Frank steals from me, I steal from Billy, and it just goes in circles. You know, only Billy gets screwed.
I don't get it. That's the thing. Is like, can I get?
I mean, are you bothered by that trick?
Yeah, no, I don't want to get stolen from every time.
No, I meant Kwan's not bothered.
No, I don't mind.
For sure, he doesn't care about that.
Fives are terrible. Oh my goodness. Seven. Thank you.
There you go.
Yes, I have to block this one.
And 7s and 12s and 3s is ridiculous.
Gosh, these nines, you guys get so much brick. And we have sheep,
No.
right? Sheep.
You have war?
No.
I'm good.
You would?
Not at the moment, no.
This 8 is really not rolling.
You're getting your 3s and 4s though. It's ridiculous.
I'm not really getting fours just now, but before I wasn't. I was hurting for brick. But the threes, yes, have been kind of ridiculous. But you're doing just fine, Kwonshu. Just fine. Oh, do we switch it? Is the Kwanzaa? It still doesn't have wood or a. It's not good building. Yes.
You stole from me there?
Yeah, because you have the 5-10 wheat along with the 8 ore and the 5 sheep. Actually, Kwan's pretty close on that too. He does not have the 6 sheep. He doesn't have as much sheep as you. And we have sheep.
Nope.
So I'm gonna build them here. Cool. We have ore.
Nope.
Trunk.
Nope.
Oh, there's a card.
I could live with that. Oof. Oof. Hmm. It's going. I don't know if that ranked well. Ugh,
Come on.
oh, come on.
Jeez. And this is not. This distribution is gonna look stupid.
Yep.
Gosh, this is mine. Eights. Just, can we stop with these damn sevens?
4, 5. It's
Points
Billy.
get longest road. It should be Quan.
You saying he could get longest road, but you can get longest road too.
He's gonna hold the long term because his road materials are better. He's much more likely to take it.
Because Billy's a fortune teller and he's always right.
Hmm.
I'm just saying probability wise. Am I wrong? Is it? Are you,
Stop taking the stupid cards I need. Take anything else.
I mean, you're staying my cards.
Oh no, you. That's fine. There's always one card that I don't want you to take, and you always take that one card
Frank,
out of everything.
you want the wood?
No. Okay.
Watch it happen again.
Eight. Where's the eight? Oh my
Mine.
god. You only trade sheep yet? Frank?
It's got to be compelling. I'm over. No, it's not compelling.
It is.
I
You don't have any
would.
wood. You don't have any wood.
It's not compelling.
More than me? How about this then?
Give you two wood.
Wood. Gosh darn.
Yes, this game just absolutely loves to screw me over.
Cornshoe. He has the 3-for-1 and the wood port.
It's the guy with the city.
So, I mean, we're tied in points.
You're collecting like twice as many cards as I am right now.
I don't know about that. I haven't collected much, and I just got all mine stolen before.
Yeah, this city is problematic for sure.
Why? It's on the 8 sheep. What am I doing with 8 sheep? Oh, you tell me Kwan's not going to get a city? This is still...
Says the guy who already has one.
Yeah, I mean, I got on the 4 or... Yeah. The guy who's collecting all the cards now,
You guys are like, it's like when you watch basketball and it's like, who's the lead now? Who's the lead now? Who's the lead now?
huh?
Yeah, up by 2, bitch.
I didn't collect all these cards than Quan did. He had 11 cards there. Just took a ore.
Is anyone trading ore? I'm guessing no.
So he's trying to get them city.
I don't
No.
have it.
Frank, no.
I don't have ore. I have other things. Five. Let's see now, Quan. You got
For sure. He's got the dev card too. It's not even a question now.
the dev card.
He's got more resource cards, the dev card, and 2 ports. I think the 2 ports are more valuable than my city. If my city was on the 8 or maybe different.
Your city's also on the 10 week, dude. Don't pretend like it's not valuable.
I'm not saying it's not valuable, but that's the one that's gonna get most blocked anyway. Now, I'm not hurting for wheat, right? That's not something that I really need open. This freaking 8 to roll. Gosh, man.
Spurs are 5-0.
Yeah, dude. Freaking Wambanaya is a freaking monster. Wemby. It's just so crazy.
This is why it helps to have a port. F. I don't know. I guess is it this quad still? Ah. I can't believe it. It's just 7s and 12s and 9s.
5. Ooh, Quan's crazy.
Of course, it has to be him. Should have been 1 turn earlier than you did, but I do. Gosh. Are you trading sheep?
If it's compelling.
Yeah, I don't know how compelling, reasonable compelling needs to be.
Nah, maybe that and one more card. I think that would be compelling.
I mean, I'm on an 8 sheep and you have no wood. I think that's very, very fair, reasonable trade. No?
You're complaining you have an 8 sheep, but you're not rolling the sheep.
Yeah, I know. But I'm giving you a because normally I wouldn't do this, right? Like normally I'd be like forget that. But that's the only reason why I'm willing to offer this.
No, I told you the price. It's
I literally have not done anything in like 8 terms. I'm not collected since the last one either. It's still fun. Right. Oh fudge! I have to build it just to. I don't want. This is gonna put a target on me, but it shouldn't be me. I'm doing this because.
Guys, I'm taking the lead, but don't attack me.
I mean, why? I mean, I should do it. No. Frank, tell me I shouldn't do it.
I'm not sure. You have a couple options here. I'm not sure exactly what you're thinking about
He,
doing.
what do you mean? He has 2 VPs, maybe. If he has, that's like I'm not saying he does. If he has 2 VPs and he goes to 9 with 1 road, right, and win. So I have to build it. I'm not trying to keep this. I'm just trying to slow it down. Just to be very, very, very clear here. Like I have no.
I think
road.
that's a reasonable adjustment.
Just trying to tell you, like I haven't been rolling any 4s, and I just can't compete with his roads. I mean, come on, fudge. Just solo block him. Why are you not using them?
How do you know I don't have 4 victory points right now?
I don't know. If you did, that's crazy. Will you be reasonable now?
Yeah, I can do that.
It's him for sure. He's gonna take it. I can't hold the road.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, but you might be at an 8.
I can't hold road.
Oh, let's see here. What do you guys
It's
have
Quan.
that's valuable?
It's Quan for sure.
You guys have that's valuable.
I don't even know what your. It's not about value. You need to take from Quan. Unless you're trying to go for one specific cards because you're gonna win.
Juan, is there any reason why he shouldn't steal from you?
He's in the lead.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hold the lead. I'm not
You don't know that.
holding.
How can you predict that?
So you think I'm gonna win road in this game?
I'm not saying you are, but you have it right now.
Okay, sure, but am I gonna hold it and win? That the probability of that is much less than you.
There's
I
the guy
think
who has
I think I still steal from you, Billy. Technically,
Are you kidding me? I'm using a soldier, dude. Oh my gosh. You know that Kwan's gonna steal. Once he steals it, I can't take it back. That's so silly, Frank. That is so silly. All right, Frank, do you have a brick?
I do, but you were so convinced in telling me to steal from him.
Yes. Okay, I think you're at 9. I stole from you because you're at 9,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
That's why.
then I'm
I
good.
think you have
No,
3
I'm good.
VPs. So he could win
I'm
in the
good
next.
right now.
Say what?
I'm good right now.
You know that Kwan could win on the next turn.
How are you figuring that?
So if he has a VP, right,
Mhm.
it's 7. So if he builds 1 road and a settle, that's 10.
Hmm. So how does this help me if he wins next turn?
It doesn't. If I build 1 road, then I need here. I need that. I need a brick. It prolongs the game. Then you win on your turn, possibly.
I'm only doing it not because of your argument, because I think that's a good trade on my end.
Oh, 10 wheat is fine. If you want it. It's for sure Frank somewhere. It's either 10 or 8 or it's not the 4. Are you really thinking about stealing from me?
I am trying to win the game, Billy.
I understand. What do you need then? What is it? If you need 1 card, if you're telling me, then I guess you could steal from me. But wow, that is silly. That is so
No, I was trying to calculate it. It wasn't just 1 card, but
How could they what? If you're trying to win, you gotta stop Frank from winning. I assume you have it already, Frank.
No, I don't have 9, dude.
Don't have 9.
Yeah.
Don't have 9?
Yeah.
Well, what do you have? You have 8 in a mono? 8 a mono and a soldier?
now he has 9.
No, I still don't have 9.
Well, I don't understand how it's still boggling my mind that Quan just stole from me. It's pretty ridiculous. Wow. Alright, he's still just giving me jack squat. This is stupid. This is stupid. I've had these 2 open settles for 15 turns. I built this 2 damn roads. Really. Why are you building that way?
Just to block you off.
You know I could build to the other side. You know that, right?
I know, but you're still limited which way you can go.
No. You don't understand. If from my 3, I wouldn't build to the right. I would build to the left.
Okay.
Right? should have built toward Frank Settle. Wow. So Frank, you're saying you don't have 9 right now.
Now he might.
I might have it
He's-
now.
He's silent.
But there has been a ton of turnover in the inventory of the things that I have.
So
So
do you have 9? You're not going to say. You have an open settle. Frank has open settle. He has more cards, but Frank does not have everything he needs. I don't know. Let's just get a point. Man, this is such a frustrating game. Yes, just come steal from me, Kwanzaa. Use your logic and steal from me. God.
Okay, Billy. I will. There's nowhere to block him.
What do you mean?
oh, you lied. You're such a liar. You are such a liar. What a fat liar.
So angry that you guys are stealing from me.
What a fat liar you are. That game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Billy's gonna take longest road, but he has it now. What am I at? I am at 6. And the one that's collecting so many cards.
Oh, Billy didn't get to win the game this time. Sorry, Frank.
Sorry, Frank was. I don't know what that means, but you're the one that's saying I'm collecting all these cards. Is what I'm
Dude,
saying.
look at this
Remember
dice
that?
for him. Oh my god.
You remember how many cards you're saying collecting?
Look at this dice. These dice rolls.
I know it's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these are nuts.
I want to send a freaking note.
Send a note.
Garbage. Why can't I pay?
Is this updated, this NBA sheet for today?
Yeah, I updated it like 10 minutes ago.
Still angry at your steals. Do I think the dice were unfair? Yeah, but that's a freaking question. Oh, you lead me to this stupid blog page? Why? I'm so angry.
Dude, it's crazy when your poison team is doing better than your top pick.
Are you talking about your Blazers versus your Rockets?
Yes.
I
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
can't
And the
believe
fact
you.
that your
I can't believe
Bulls,
he gave you the
your Bulls
Trailblazer.
are better than the Lakers and the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. So
I honestly,
ridiculous
I
right
think
now.
the Rockets will figure it out. They just got Katie. They just need to
No,
work.
I know they will, but it's a long season, I know too. But
Yeah.
it's just funny how it's working out. It's
You were
like,
gifted the
bro.
Blazers. You should have had the Pelicans. That's such a bad choice by Rob.
Did Rob give Billy or did Rob give Frank the Blazers?
Yeah. Unless it was you. Was it you?
Let me see.
Yeah.
No, it was Rob.
It's Rob. When he said that, I was like, what? And I knew I was getting the Pelicans. Like, you don't want that.
It's still early. We don't know.
Yeah.
Constant, do you want your Warriors or no? It's gotta be now and over.
That's fine. You can keep them. I like that you're cheering for them right now too.
All right, then you cheer for the Lakers and enjoy them, or sinker. You can sink with them then.
That's fine. I agree that I'm, especially now that Luka's out for a little bit. I mean, if Austin Reeves is their primary scorer, they're in trouble. But I do think the Lakers are going to do
What do
much.
you mean if he is, dude? The Lakers are garbage. Like without LeBron and Luca, they're garbage.
I agree, but when they have LeBron and Luka, they're not garbage. It's just
Yeah,
unfortunate that they're both injured right now.
of course, but the problem is the rest of their team is. This is what I was saying before, right? I mean, I said this before. I'm not trying to sell or anything, right? But this was the concern: is that they're so dependent on them. Any other team can lose players and still have some more above average teammates, but the Lakers only have literally Austin Reeves and then maybe Ruchi, whatever,
Murray.
Rui Hachimura. Like I think he's barely above average. I think he's the only other one.
I think most other teams though that have a clear superstar like the Warriors, if Steph goes down, they're also like a 500 team.
No,
They're
no,
pretty
Oh
bad.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're 500. You didn't listen to me. The Warriors have above average players. They have more above average players than the Lakers do.
Have you
Right?
seen them play without Steph? They're pretty bad.
You're not hearing me. So if you go through their roster, okay, go through the Lakers roster. Do you even
It
know
doesn't
any of the
matter
players?
if they have what someone calls an above average or below average player. It just
It
matters what they
matters.
win or not.
No, constantly, it matters massively. It matters in the win loss column. It absolutely does. Right? Like obviously, any team that loses a superstar is going to hurt. Yes, period. Yes. But the question is, look, the Thunder lose. So, like, let's just use the extreme example as in the Thunder. If the Thunders lose
Thunder
SGA,
don't count. They have too many superstars.
that's but that is they're not. I would consider them superstars, right? They're not stars. They're very good players. They fall in the category of above average players, right? That's how loaded they are, and that's the difference. Is that every team? Look, no one team is as loaded as the Thunder, but they're all more loaded than the Lakers. Is all my whole point. If you look at any roster, if you go through, 2 or 3 through 7 or 8 or whatever, they have little players. The Lakers, they have garbage. I hate to say it, but they're garbage. I mean, like I would deal LeBron right now if I could to get more role players because that's what they need. Anyway, so you're not trading.
No, I'm good. Nets are terrible.
I mean, we already knew that, but they
Yeah.
almost won. They almost beat some teams.
Almost one.
They
Here's
almost won.
here. Okay, another question though.
Yeah.
What if I? Oh, you probably don't even want it. Never mind. I was willing if I was willing to take the Jazz as well, and with the Pelicans. I mean, it might have made a difference before, but maybe not now.
No, not now. Yeah. I don't know what you guys think about next if we do this again next season. I know the way the trading is this year, we're
Mhm.
saying the whole win losses transfer over to you, so you get where the team is already at. I feel like there's a little bit of skill involved in if you only get the wins from the team moving from once you get them.
I get that too, right? Definitely something we can consider as well.
Yeah.
But also, exponentially now harder to track, right? So,
Yeah. It's 10
I
times.
think-
It's like 20 times harder to track.
Yeah.
Maybe even more. Like 100, maybe 100 times harder.
I'm totally loving what we're doing right now as just as a minimum viable product type of situation for sure. I think we're getting so much enjoyment out of this for sure.
I'm not.
And
Garbage.
and then we'll just refine it over the years. But I kind of feel like this could be a thing. Like we might have created a whole new system of gambling.
It does make watching more games more enjoyable.
No, I honestly only cared to look at the Warrior scores, right? And now I'm like, you're like, oh my god, let's go, let's go.
I hate this. I hate this idea of giving each other these teams because if we just went by the picks,
No, the only reason to do this is the poison teams. That's how you got me involved in this.
I understand. But Frank, if you're in my shoes, you'd be so angry. You
Dude, it's not even been a month, dude.
You lucked out. You got the second best bad team.
Dude, do you see how many games are left, Billy?
Do you want to trade? Do you want to take on my Nets and Pelicans then?
I didn't say that at all. I'm just
exactly.
saying.
No,
I'm just saying. There are 463 games left in your roster. That's all I'm
just give me more pain. And then for me to possibly wear a WNBA jersey because of freaking these guys can't buy a win. You know what I mean? Like
that's part of the joy, Billy. Part of the joy.
We're fine. My picks are great. I'm still fine with it. I'm still happy with how I chose them. I don't have problems with any of them. I mean, just Trae Young just went down, so that's gonna suck. But this is just stupid. Like these guys can't buy a win. What the hell? I have both of them the straight losers.
Yeah, the fact that they're 0 whatever is kind of crazy. Only the Pacers are 0-3. Otherwise,
you know what? It's not even that. It's just the combined 0-9 between the two.
0-9.
That's what's
that's what makes it great.
This. Yeah.
That means was it me and Rob? That means me and Rob did a good job.
You did.
No,
absolutely did.
Rob doesn't forget. I mean, it was just straight because that was the worst team at the time. It should have gone. The Pelicans should have gone. If Rob just did a normal, I don't know why he did the Blazers. It just.
You figure the Pelicans at least have Zion.
Yeah, and
the Blazers have nobody. Can you name a player from the Blazers? I can't even name.
Here's the thing, Quan. So that's to go to my point. Is the Blazers? They're gonna have some above average players, right? That's the whole point. It's like, oh, but Zion. No, it doesn't. The rest of the team matters so much. It matters these guys with the role players, like not just number 1 and 2, but number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7. This is not a superstar driven league anymore in terms of what's going to ultimately usually win, right? If you look at the last few champions, the Thunder were just so deep. They're just too deep. It's one of the Celtics. The Celtics were deep when they were. It wasn't just Tatum. They had Pritchard, they had Derek White, they had all these role players, and that makes a massive, massive difference. That makes all the difference.
I agree, but I feel like a lot of it comes down to also scheme, chemistry, and a lot of that stuff too. You can have below average players, but if they play their role well, that's also important.
No. If you're below average, you're below average.
Of course, you would want to have above average, but I don't think that paints the whole story. Is what I'm saying.
It kind of does. It's talent. At the end of the day, it's talent. And yes, chemistry matters, but talent trumps chemistry all the freaking time.
Yeah, but there's variation in talent. Huh? There's variation in talent. Just because a group of players is graded at above average, they're not all the same talent level, right?
No, but the means that the it infers that there's a group of people that are below average, right?
It implies, Billy. It implies.
Yeah, there is. There is a group of below average players, and the more below average players you have, the less likely it is you're to win.
Agreed. Less likely. Not guaranteed.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the Lakers could go crazy. They could still win 50, 60 games. Yeah. But are they likely to? No, at this point. Right? You mean like it's just I don't know what you're trying to say. Yes, I'm using those words like I said. Like I didn't say certainty, but it's just like probability, just like you were very, very likely to win longest road the last game, right? Yeah, could I have pulled it off? Yes, but I wasn't likely to. You were favored, right? Just because of just surely by the makeup of the numbers, which is
In a long enough game, I agree with you just by the numbers, but there's so many other variables involved and how soon the game is going to end that you can't just say because a person's more likely to get it at some point that they are then in the lead in the moment when you have it.
I didn't say they're in the lead. It's just who's favored. At the end, it's a probability, right? It's a probability of win, and in that moment in time, you had the higher probability of winning for sure.
So I don't when I say in the lead, I don't necessarily mean who has the most points. I mean who is the likeliest to win at that point.
Okay, so then we're using the same language. Then yeah, then that was you. I don't.
I don't think you can say that for certain though.
No, I can't give a certainty, but would I bet a lot on it if we're willing to bet? Yeah. Right now, like I just put 1,000 out, sight unseen, I'd put $1,000 on it. Right? If you're like, no, you are favored, then then we could make a bet. I don't know if we can figure
It's
it
not
out.
about who's favored. I would agree with you from that standpoint. Given enough turns, I am favored. But then if the game had ended, I forget exactly what the points were, but if the game had ended sooner, you could have had it still.
Yeah, that's sure, but who who knows when it's gonna end? You have to just take out you have to go with all the outcomes, right? And so in if we play that game 100 or 1,000 times, you're winning more than I am from that point
Winning
in
the
time
game in general.
for that game. Yeah, that game, that exact point in time, if we played out from that exact moment, you would win more times than me.
I don't disagree, but the difference could be between like 51 and 49,
Sure, okay. Yeah.
right?
Even
But
regardless, then I mean, does that I don't know where you're trying to diminish that argument then. I guess you're
I
trying to
still think
diminish.
in that moment you have to go with what you see in front of you. And I'm saying it vaguely because I don't remember all the specifics, but in the moment you still had the most points
I'm
and you still
almost
had a chance
certain
to
here.
win.
Here's how it is, okay? It was seven, I think that's 7 points and one dev card, I believe.
And we don't know what that dev
You were
card
at
is.
six, you were at six, and probably a dev card. And it
Yeah,
doesn't
I think so.
matter, and it doesn't really matter what the dev card is at the moment, but I'm almost certain as a soldier, and I might have said that at the very end. But
No, if that's a victory point for you, that's a huge difference, or a monopoly.
okay, but the thing is, two of my points are still can be taken away, right?
Sure.
Because you're still fighting for it,
Yeah.
right? The thing is, at the end of the day, yes, given enough turns, however many it is, it could just be like 1 or 2 turns. You can easily take longest road. Okay, like it's just a fact. You have you had so much better production in terms of road materials. Period. Along with two ports, which I had none. Right. There's I don't know. I'm not understanding exactly what you're trying to argue. Is yes, I conceded that I could certainly. There's a chance, some probability, way less than 50%, that I could hold longest road by the time the game ends. Okay, but most likely then that means Frank is winning.
No, at that point, I don't even think that's the odds that you're supposed to look at. It's at that point, what are your odds of winning within the next few turns? And it's possible depending on what your death card is. We're not just talking about longest road. It's whether you're going to win.
You could say that about your you could say that about you too. Like
Exactly.
you
Say
could
it
win
about
about few turns too. I mean, I don't understand. Again, how like I said, if you run the simulation, you're winning more times than I am. That's and I don't. To me, I don't know what it matters whether it's the wins that I would win are sooner. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's like probability. Just I don't understand. It's probably it's just the chances.
I think you're looking at it from a perspective, Billy, that you didn't win, and that's why you're unhappy with the situation. But that's just what happens.
No, but even if I won, I still would be unhappy about the steal because I think that was the wrong move at the time.
Even if you won.
That was the wrong move for you. It doesn't necessarily mean it was the
Yeah.
wrong move for me.
No, I just think no. In terms of
because what I stole from you allowed me to build a city, so
Okay.
that wasn't that positive, right? And then the next immediate turn after, or the next round, where you asked me to trade you the wood so that you could build another road, I did.
Okay.
So, what is your fixation on whether or not he has the chance to take longest road? We've agreed to this. Yes. Yeah, he does probably have the best chance of taking longest road.
Yeah.
With
So
enough
what is your overall gripe of the situation? Did I stole
If
from you
he
from
has
that one
if he has
point?
the best chance of winning that, then he has the best chance if he has the best chance of taking longest road, then he has the best chance of winning. Right. In my opinion, right there, I had the lowest chance of.
But I can't
winning.
affect necessarily the way whether or not he takes longest road. I'm trying to also win
No,
too.
you can. You can if you steal from him, right? The odds go down slightly.
Is it better for me to take a card from him to hamper him, or is it better for me to take a card from you to get another point?
Well, did you know is if that's your so that's different. If you're saying for you, if you're like, you know what, I'm looking for a certain card and I'm looking for a point, that's different, right? I'm not going to say like, oh, for certain that's the wrong move still, right? I understand when people do that. I don't always agree with it, but sure. Like if that's what you're doing, but if you're just saying, hey, I don't know, and I'm just gonna try to slow down whoever's kind of in the quote unquote lead or who has the best chance of winning, then I think you made the wrong. Like, I think that was the wrong move. But are you saying so? You're telling me that you stole based on trying to get a certain card?
I needed a wheat, and I got the wheat from you specifically. So
When you say that's the worst move, though, Billy, you're saying it from the perspective of you.
of
winning.
you,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. That's
No,
very much
of
you.
me.
You
If I was-
don't necessarily
if I was
speak
the
for
third
me.
party, I would say
I
the
didn't
same.
agree to let you speak for me there too. So yeah,
Say what?
I didn't agree to let you speak for me, right? So it's a 3-person game. So if you're arguing, oh no, it's for the entire game. I don't necessarily agree with that.
All right. I mean, we'll disagree. I mean, I from my own perspective of even trying to put myself as being unbiased, I think that is that was the optimal move.
So
But
essentially, what you're saying is you either play the game for one reason, one of two reasons, right? You to make your decision based on whether or not you have the best chance of winning, and if you don't, you want to hamper somebody else. But what about the train of thought of getting points so that you can actually win? You
yeah,
always talk about, oh, let's prolong the game, and that's a valid argument often, many times. But I'm also trying to win the game too.
of course, I understand that.
Right?
Yeah.
And if the roll hadn't been what it was, I would have won the next turn.
Okay. So you disagree. So you're disagreeing with what I'm saying then.
I'm not saying that your perspective, you've come to this idea that your perspective is the right one because it's for the good of the game. But you're speaking on your behalf. And you've assumed because you're taking this idea of like, oh, clearly because Quan won, we should have stole from him. That doesn't necessarily mean it was the best course of action for myself either. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I mean, look, that you have a valid point. I don't know the certain situation, right? And at the same time, our game is a little skewed, right? In terms of, hey, sometimes we're just trying to get a point, right, as opposed to win, right? So that strategy comes into play. I mean, yes, at the end of the day, I tend to, whether anybody else thinks it's right or wrong, I tend to think most of the time slowing down or stopping whoever has the best chance of winning is generally the right move. Because look, just because you get a certain card, you get a point, doesn't necessarily, like, you might be able to get that same card or whatever from somebody else, or be able to do something, right? We never know. And then I feel as though, again, there was another point where Quan stole from me instead of you, right? It was just kind of, it's frustrating. It's not just because it hurts me, because again, I genuinely think that uh, in that situation, like, there's not always a right or wrong, obviously, but in that specific one, I think it was clear. But
What it sounds like to me is that you're arguing that if you've ever seen a crab pot, right, where literally you have a bucket, a crab pot or a bucket of crabs, right? So there's like 10 crabs in there, and they're all scrambling on top to get out of the bucket, right? Like you're arguing that, oh, that one guy who's on top, we should all pull him down, as opposed to, hey, I want to be that guy on top, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there. That's what it sounds like to me.
okay, I mean, I see, kind of see the analogy, yeah.
Right? Because what you're trying to do is essentially, I will not let you win, but you're not necessarily putting yourself in an advantageous position, right? In that particular case, I was also trying to get on top. And I'm not saying that your train of thinking is wrong in any particular way. I think oftentimes it makes sense. But in this particular case, that was not the case.
I mean, I don't know.
Because we're not arguing whether or not he was most likely to win Longest Road. We've conceded that.
I don't know. Quan in the moment, I don't know if he was conceding that.
I would agree. My numbers, if you're just talking strictly probability and nothing else, but that's, to me, that doesn't make sense because there's so much more involved inside this. If you're talking just by numbers and probability, sure, after enough churns, I have the best chance. How many churns it takes for me to take that, no one knows. And will the rolls go that way? No one knows, right? There's trends in the game, and there's things that happen based on, I think, previous parts of the game that kind of show you where things are going. When you are so firmly sure that someone's going to take something because of just what numbers they have, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, a good amount of those times you're wrong because it's just the rolls don't happen the way that they predictably should.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, obviously, just because I think I'm right about, uh let's just, who should be stolen from, doesn't mean that the outcome is always going to be that way.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you're
So
saying. Yeah, I'll certainly concede that, right? Like, I'm going to concede that all day. That's what I've been doing.
yeah,
But it's still a, at the end of the day, if it's 51-49, like, it doesn't matter much, right? It's like, and I shouldn't be crying about that if I think it's that, right? But if we're talking, oh, it's 65-35, okay, maybe. But if it's like, 80-20 or 90-10, it just, there at some point, there's a there's some sort of scale, right? There's some sort of, okay, like, it becomes bad or egregious or whatever you want to call it.
but you're also just looking at one very specific outcome, roads only, and kind of ignoring everything else that's going on in that game.
Why am I ignoring everything else?
So you're 1 point in the lead at that point, yeah.
Okay.
Our numbers are different, and I can't remember exactly which numbers on what resources. You're already at 7 points at that point with potentially 8 because we don't know what that dev card is.
Right.
So there's much more involved than just who's going to take longest
Yeah.
road.
And I can tell you everything I had. I mean, I was on the 6 wood.
But we
I
don't
was
know
on
what
the
you have,
brick.
Billy. And we're all trying to win. We're not just trying to statistically determine who's going to get longest road and take that away from that person. Because while we're all arguing over that, you're just going to then win another way, right?
Yeah.
There's so many other things involved at that point that you can't just say just because someone's going to take one certain thing, they're going to win the game.
I didn't say you're gonna win for sure. Like, I'll be again. It's when I say it's all probabilities, right? I mean, it's like it's just a chance. And there have been times when I've downplayed myself, right? And whether you think it's I'm being totally truthful or not, right? There have been times certainly when I've won still, right? And I we've all played that enough. We know that that's going to happen. That just is part of the dice, part of the game, part of just chance, right? But doesn't uh doesn't negate that at some point there's a right and wrong move, right? And we can't say in this instance whether that's right or wrong, right? Maybe it's just too gray, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll go there, right? Like I'll say here I don't know if it was a for certain at that point in time because we don't have all the stuff in front of us, right?
Mhm.
But that's where mm, that's where we're differing right now. Is at what point in time does it become that, right? Because I feel like for me, the switch happens. I see the switch and I think the switch a lot sooner than I think you guys do, right? In terms of just like, oh, who it should be, right? It's just that's the difference in our play.
But I think you're in I don't know what the right word is, innately, internally biased because you're trying to win. You're looking at a perspective of what's going to help you win the best,
No, but
right?
it's also there are going to be times when I'm in whatever place, it doesn't matter, and I'm going to argue for it being stolen between, let's say, you and Frank.
Sure, I get that.
Right?
But
And
in the
it's the
cases
same.
where you're involved, you cannot not be biased about which way it should go because you want to win.
True, sure, but doesn't mean that just because I'm biased doesn't mean I'm wrong, right?
I
Like,
agree.
and
I
so
agree.
and I can and to me, I'm gonna always try to be as uh no, let me take that back. Um, I can easily every time I'll say it, I can easily say that with a clear conscience of if I was unbiased, would I still be able to say that?
Well, let's put it this way, Billy. If me, Frank, or Rob win a game, is that a successful game for you?
I mean, what do you mean by successful? I would probably just say
Right?
no. I don't know exactly what you mean,
But I
but
mean,
I'll just
but
answer no.
if it's the way that the rolls went, because we had the most likely statistical probable way of winning, and we win, are you okay with that?
Well, I have to be. What do you mean? I don't understand. Okay, so what would? Sure. Okay, I guess.
No, I don't think you would be. I think you're still upset that you lost, even though let's say I had the better numbers and I'm predicted to win.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
I have to be. What do you mean? I don't understand. To me, right now, it's not about ultimately who wins, right? In terms of what the argument is, right? It's more of like who is the biggest threat or who should be stolen from or what, right? That's kind of the at the end of the day, the right like I can't. Mm, if
I get
I
that there are a lot of times where you can be unbiased and you can think logically and give advice logically, even when it does include you. But I think at the end of the day, in most cases, you're still thinking from a perspective of what's the best way that you can win. You have to, or else what's the point of playing, right? Statistically probable or not, you're still trying to find the best ways that you can win,
sure, okay,
right? We're all trying to do that too,
yeah,
right? It has nothing to do at the end of the day whether so and so has statistically better numbers. I mean, sure, we play that helps influence our decisions, but there are certain things that happen in the game that change that outcome, right? Just because Frank or you have a better set of numbers, at the end of the day, well, I'm not going to say, well, okay, that's just how it's supposed to go. You won, not a big deal, right? I'm still going to try to do whatever I can to win that game and feel like I should have won based on certain things,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. I I don't disagree with anything you're saying right now.
Yeah. So I maybe, and I don't know, Frank, you can corroborate or let me know if I'm wrong, because I think more perspective would be better. I think sometimes it's hard for you to separate out the fact that everyone is trying to do what's best for them, and it's not going to be what's best for you.
I get that. I get that. And there are going to be times when I'm just going to disagree. I'm going to lean towards even whatever's what's best for me could certainly be what's best for them too.
I disagree
Sure.
with that.
You mean
That's a
like Frank right there? We could argue that it would have been in his best case to steal from you instead of me, right? I don't know for sure. We don't know that for certainty, but it could easily be that. That could easily be the case, right?
Yeah,
That's
and
that's part of
I think
that
what
is
we're
part of
saying,
my argument.
but it could go both ways, right? You agree that it could go either way then.
Yeah, because it's a game of chance. It's all again probabilities, right? So it could go either way. It's just, you know, if there is a mathematical difference, you probably should lean in towards that way. That's how I, at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. Right. And Frank has a valid point in terms of, well, just because the probability of Quan winning is higher doesn't mean that he should steal for him for sure, because by stealing from me, the probability of Frank winning could be higher by stealing from me. I understand that possible theory. Right. So there is the conflict of that, right? Not having full information, right? But based on just, we only base it on what we know and see.
You're also trying to figure out your point of failure, the point of failure where the tides may or not have turned, right? And you're still fixated on this one particular steal, which was literally what, 3 or 4 rounds before the end of the game, right?
Maybe
So
like
it's kind of like sounding to me like, oh, in the second quarter, if the refs had called that, that PI, we would have won, right? Like, there are still so many different actions afterwards that dictate what ultimately happens at the end of the game. And looking at, if I share my screen right now, like, you'll see that unfortunately that last 9 was just an unfortunate roll for me, right? Because I literally was equipped to win that game. Unless you had it in the bag, Quan, let me know. Yeah, if it was a different number, literally he would have passed, and then I would have won that game, right? So it's just the way it is in regards to a chain of events. I would not say that that one steal was pivotal in contributing to his win.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. We'll never know, right? I mean, I think the only argument that I have is that if we, is that I believe if we play it over from that point, right, is there's going to be a scenario where each of us win for sure, right? It's just like statistically, this almost has to be that, right? But I would say in that scenario, I think I'm probably the least. I have, out of 100 times, I lose more than you guys. I think you guys win more. And that's kind of how I look at it, right? And that's obviously, like Quan, you've said before, like there are other factors, not just that, for sure. I agree. Like Lynn, one of the clearest ones, one of the best examples is what Frank said, is like, hey, by doing a certain action, maybe that's not necessarily just slowing down the whoever has the best probability. By doing something else, maybe it increases your own win probability, right? So I mean, look, I don't think we're going to convince each other of anything other than what's clear, what's undebatable here.
But this whole thing started because you were saying, "Oh, I should have stole from Quan."
Yeah, and I believe that. I mean, that's my
But
opinion.
we literally just went through this whole train of thought saying that may not necessarily be the case.
I understand. I still think that was the best move, right? From what I see, given the data, right? I again, if it was 50-50, if I truly believe it was 50-50, like when something I think is on the fence, like I don't debate it, right? I don't argue it, right? But if I believe that there is something is more clear, where it's a little more black and white as opposed to gray, that's when obviously I open up my mouth and complain.
Okay. Then the next time, Billy, we're playing a game and you have better road building material than me, I can say early in the game you have the best probability of winning longest road, so they should steal from you. That's fair.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, and if it's especially if it's true, yeah. I mean, again, I'm saying it because I believe it. All right, I'm not just making it up. If I just made it up, right?
I'm not saying you're making it up,
We
Billy.
wouldn't be having this conversation. You know what I mean? Like we wouldn't still be talking about this.
I don't think it's just necessarily about. It seems to us that you're really fixated on this one aspect of this one part of this game.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is not the first time. If we go back to recordings, I get frustrated about many steals.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, they're always going to be when they're against you.
No, there are frustrations when that's the thing is like you're saying, oh, it's only because of me, it's only the outcome. I get frustrated when sometimes it's clearly somebody else too, right? So let's say all four of us are playing, and then you steal from Frank instead of Rob. Like I will maybe be a little less frustrated because I'm not suffering as much direct impact from it, but I will still be frustrated. Be like, dude, you should have done that, and I've said that. I have clearly defended people or clearly like pointed stuff like that out.
And I think that kind of proves what I'm trying to say is when you're involved, your emotions are different.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
So when it's against you and it causes you to not win, it affects you more than when it happens to someone else.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this could be human nature, but okay.
Exactly. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's normal. So when these things happen to you and you're this close to winning, but you're not allowed to win because someone does something that you don't agree with, then it becomes an argument. And I think for you, you're trying to rationalize it into saying objectively, it should have gone a certain way. And maybe from a purely statistical standpoint, you might have a point, but in those moments, you're in the lead, you have the points. I don't think it's wrong for Frank in that moment to go one way or the other. I think he could have gone either way.
Okay, yeah, and that's there's gonna be times when, for sure, it could be either way, right?
So but you don't think that this particular steal was the case?
I didn't think so. I thought it was much clearer that it should have been Quan, and that's just my own opinion, right? That's all it is. Is like I still think it was and look, that is from my own perspective of not me winning of what information I've seen, right? Frank, you're saying that from the info that you had is, well, I'm trying to get points and not necessarily trying to slow down I'm trying to increase my probabilities of winning or getting points, right? And that's a different story. That's going to be, it could be the same, but it could be different, right? And even so, Quan, and going back to just backing up, it's like it's not just because I lost, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna be unhappy with any loss, right? But it's just if I had gotten not stolen from there, right, and still lost, well, that's what I still assumed. You know what I mean? Because that's just what the probabilities are, right? And I wouldn't be complaining about the steal because the steal didn't happen to me. Like you're saying that it's only because I didn't win. No, it's regard like if I had won despite that, well, there are times when I'd even won and still been peeved about getting stolen from in a certain situation. Probably, I'm sure I've still complained about something, but uh, the out it's not always just about the outcome.
And I agree with that because I think there are times where certain things happen, and maybe the outcome defies what a person might have said was going to happen, but it's by chance, it's by luck that it went another way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And I was still right because there are times when you're like, oh, like when I might have said the same thing. It's like Kwan's gonna get Lawrence Road, and then you never did, and then people were like, and then you just bust my balls about that, and it's deserved in terms of outcome, but I still could be right in terms of, well, he was more likely to win it or get it or win or whatever it is.
and I think what we're trying to say is, and I get it, we're not going to change it to show this mind. We're probably wasting our time. We should go to bed. I should go to bed. You use that argument in a way to redirect attention to another person,
Okay.
right?
And is that wrong then?
I'm not saying it's wrong, but you can't be upset if after a while, when not a lot, there are times when you say that and you still end up winning, where people stop listening to that rationale.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm so basically you're saying I shouldn't be upset.
No, you can be upset. You can be whatever you want to be. I'm just saying the reason why we may not listen to your rationale is because of some of those moments.
Yeah, because there's certain moments where I'll say stuff and it doesn't go whatever, whether I was right or not. Right, I could have been right about like me. I had the lowest probability of winning. Right, but I end up pulling it off. Like
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Like,
yeah.
that's the thing. It's like that's when you guys are gonna just like straight up ignore me because you're like you guys will look at the outcome, right? And maybe that's right because I could have technically been wrong, right? Regardless, we don't know, but I still can still. So you guys have every right to ignore me, which you have done, right? Not every time, but you guys have ignored me at times, right? And then I should have the right to still be like, well, just because I won, right, doesn't mean that I was wrong in that situation.
I agree.
Right. So that I mean, it's we're in a circular, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting anywhere with this.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not trading.
No, I'm not trading.
Oh, I should have taken the trade just immediately.
We're all gonna be Warrior fans for the rest of the year.
No, I'm not gonna be a Warrior fan.
Forever.
I've never been a Warrior hater either. I've never.
I know you're not a Warrior hater. You're just a Draymond hater.
Yes, just to be clear. So
I would, but for now, you're cheering for the Warriors.
what are the odds right now? And do you want to? Are you giving me a buyout?
No, there's not. I don't think there's a buyout. It's too hard. There's too many people involved.
No,
You
no,
mean
no,
for the our bet?
no, for our Warriors championship odds.
I'd have to see. I don't even know what the updated odds are.
Well, you
Current.
tell me because I literally might want to place a bet. So like also we have to figure out how because you still may want the bet, right? So from somewhere, and so that's
Meaning you're gonna bet on the Warriors too?
Meaning, if I have to go pay, let's just say we made $100 bet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I had to go to sportsbook to buy out and give you the exact same payout odds that were agreed to, if I had to pay out 120 or $125 or whatever, I may just do that. Does that make sense?
No, I'd have to see
So
actual number.
let's just say right now, I owe like it's I think it's 26.50 is what
Yeah.
I would owe to you if the Warriors win.
Right.
I can just go bet money on, go to Vegas myself and get a slip and bet money to equal that amount if they win. Make sense?
So you don't lose out. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I would lose out, right? Because I can't bet $100 and get that same payout, right? Like if I bet
Right.
$100, it might be like 2,200,
Yeah.
right? So then I would have to bet a little more. So let's say I had to bet maybe 120 or 130 or whatever it might be, right? I might be willing
Basically,
to
you would
do
give me that cash back so I could go make that bet and get the same odds back that I wanted to.
so
If I
exactly.
would.
So I could either just give you the 130 or whatever, 120 or 115, whatever it might be,
Yeah.
if you're willing to take it, but then you would have to go bet it. And if you don't want
That's
to do that, I understand, right? So
yeah.
I may just go do that bet somehow or somewhere
Okay.
or some way, right? Just to get out of it. So like that's the thing. If you still want the bet, or if you could just because you right now you could just take a guarantee, let's just say 20, $25 or whatever it is, right?
Sure.
But you may not want that because you still want a bet for the Warriors.
I would say, Billy, I don't care who pays. If you're ever at a casino and you can get that same odds, whatever, or the same value back, just go ahead and put that in if you want to do that. Right now, the Warriors are plus 1,400.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah, on BetMGM. I'm looking at BetMGM right now.
Oh, is like a week ago, they were like plus 2,200. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You took too long, damn it.
Hey, you took the
Because
best beginning.
I asked you last time. I was like, hey, would you want to buy it? I have to look at it.
I mean, neither of us would have had a chance to make the bet anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. If I can't make the bet, I don't think I would do it right now.
Well, but you didn't tell me that. That's the thing. It's like I wanted to buy out, so you weren't clear about that. That's why I'm clearing up now. Is like, look, would you just take, $30 or $20 or whatever it was?
Honestly, I probably wouldn't want to just because the odds are better for me right now. That wouldn't make sense, right? Financially. I mean, it sucks because you're a friend, and I would definitely don't want
No, not the current one. When it was 2 weeks ago or a week ago, whenever we talked about it, at that point.
Yeah. I don't think I would have changed because I feel like my mindset is I'm in it till the end, kind of.
Well, then why did you say you'll take a buyout then? You'll consider it then.
No.
He
Oh,
did consider it though.
I did, but I